Good morning, friends. This is Janie from Graham's Backyard Living, and I'm coming to you today. We're in the house. We're going to go outside here in a little bit, but I wanted to show you some projects that I'm working on and then some questions that have been coming across Facebook, not necessarily to me, but in a group, and I've kind of gone over them before, but I'll continue to go over them, and hopefully you watch my videos. So, today here in the kitchen, I'll show you, get you turned around here. I've had people ask me about, indigestion and heartburn and just getting gut health addressed. And this is the aloe vera, like I was talking about the aloe vera leaves. And I've already cut one down so I can show you. And this is what you get in the I guess the produce section at like any of your grocery stores or whatever, or if you grow one. Now here's what it looks like. So you're going to start slicing it down and cut it open. And yes, it is slimy, but once you grind it up, it's not that bad. And of course, this is a commercially grown product. And I can't really get mine that big. Let me show you what mine look like. So this one I thought I lost last year, but it came back beautifully. So I've brought them in the house. So there's that one there. Look at my Christmas cactus. It's full of blooms. I don't know if you can see them. Or little buds. So this is a Thanksgiving cactus, and it blooms every year around Christmas time. But here's another aloe vera plant that I've gotten some little bit of size to. And when I bring them in the house, all I'll do is you'll see the little bit of water droplets on there. I don't know if you can see those. But what I do is I just kind of mist the leaves and stuff, so I make sure that I don't overwater it, because it's very easy to get it in the house and overwater it. Because that's what I did to this little one. And the whole center rotted out of it. And then, lo and behold, a plant came up out of the center. So that was kind of awesome. So I saved that one. Stop. Getting frisky this morning. But we're going to go outside here in a minute. But I'm going to show you. So for my project I have today, I have pulled out a lot of the deer meat that I can find or that I can process today. It's kind of tedious. So it does get tiresome, so I do about 10 pounds. So this will be 912 on weight. So I got that weighed out. And then all of the peppers I've got to process today. This is a pretty good sized container to give you an idea. So I'll be putting those up in the pickling brine. And let me see how much I got left. I don't have a whole lot left. Let me see. Where's that one jar? I think I have one jar left. And this is what it ends up looking like. Woo! It's leaking a little bit. But it's got, I'll have to put the recipe in it for you. But I've got, it's got some pepper flakes in it. And like I said, these are refrigerator pickles, and they will last, well, if you have enough of them, they will last you on into Christmas, so you can have them for the holidays and stuff and still kind of like taste, fresh, like it came from outdoors or whatever. And, but mine just didn't last that long. I think I did 5 jars. 2 went to a friend of my husband's. 1 went next door, and I think we had a couple left over here, and I think my grandson took 1, so that was about all of the jars I had left. So I'm going to do these up, and you can put a little bit of jalapeno in them. You can leave it out. You can have just a brine vinegar, equal parts of vinegar and water, and then I put peppercorn in there. Like I said, you can add the red pepper flakes if you want a little bit more zest to them. But anyway, with this, also I was going to tell you, with this meat, I'm going to take out, I keep beef fat or pork fat, just depending on what I want with the taste. But I've been really liking the beef fat. So I'll pull out a batch of beef fat to add to this. And I don't even know really what the percentage is. I just go by look, you know, how it looks, and I stir it up and see how much I got in there. And I kind of say, yeah, that's good or whatever, and I roll with it. But here's the equipment that I have. So I brought in my stainless steel. You two quit biting her. So here is my, this is the press. So I'll grind it all up in here, and it goes in. I have these pans. I'll use the grinder, grind it all up in here. I have tall ones, I have short ones. The short ones fit up underneath there. Then I'll fill them all up in here whenever I get the ratio that I think that I like. It'll go up in here, and then I just have the regular bags, you know, the pound bags, and we do a little bit more than a pound. Put it in here, pump it all out. It shoots it into there. I have the tape seal it all up, and I'll get all that done this morning. But it's such a beautiful day outside. I think it's supposed to be in the 70s today, but hopefully I get all that done this morning, get all that accomplished. It feels good. Like yesterday I was supposed to get that done, but it was just, I don't know. Sometimes you just need a day, even though, you know, if you're on the farm and there's things that need to be done, sometimes you just got to take a day. And I just sat and watched YouTube all day and kind of came out and checked on everybody here and there. But other than that, I just took a day yesterday, I guess. So it's back to the grind today, and I feel energized, and I'm going to get that meat done. I'm going to get all of those peppers processed in one way or another. I may end up doing a salsa, and that consists of, I've got freezer bags and freezer bags of tomatoes. So I'll dump one of those bags in a pan. Some of the jalapenos, and I did find the one bush, some of the hot wax peppers and some of the jalapenos, and I'll get that all roasted up, and garlic and stuff like that. I'll roast all that up and get all that roasted and make some salsa. These girls, oh my gosh. I have two girls. I keep saying I'm going to clip their wings. But look what a beautiful day out here. And here's all my babies. I guess it'd be best if I didn't show you right in the sun. There's my scooters. How y'all doing? Getting big and fat. Here's the other girls. And there's my $100 chicken. I think I'm going to name you $100 chicken. Yes, Scooter. But here's the one I was going to show you. So this is our fence here. And this is the neighbors, which they don't mind. Look, they hear me talking. Girls, you better get back in this yard. Get down there. Hurry up. Get back in this yard. They'll go back there to the compost bin back there where they can jump over, and then they'll come walking out like, "Yes, Mom, were you calling me?" Like they didn't do anything. They weren't doing anything. Yes, Scooter. Can I help you? You already got your breakfast this morning, and it looks like it's all over the place. He said, "Nope, you can't help me with nothing." So here's all my girls out here. I just sat out here and just enjoyed visiting with them. But I'm ready to get back to work and get all that stuff. It feels so good when I can get that stuff processed. And I guess it feels like kind of like weight on your shoulders when you don't get it done. So it's like you can't get up and do it. You can't get up and do it because you have so much weight on your shoulders so it's like a catch-22. So today I'm ready to get it done, and then I'll come out here and spend some time with everybody. Good morning, girls. What are y'all doing? There was another post, they were talking about battery chickens, And this one is a mess, boy. It's taken a long time. And of course, she ended up being Tyson's favorite. So he just tore her up. But she's looking good. She's getting her feathers back. And then she got bumblefoot. So we've had to wrap that foot a couple of times and get it healed up. Peggy, where's Peggy? Pegs. I can hear her. She has a different little... But there's their new man, and he's convincing some of these old girls. I do want to get some of their eggs, and I think I'm going to do a hatching of these, I guess they call them like red stars or something like that, for the production of the chickens and for eggs, because they're supposed to be doing really good as far as egg production. And that's why they have them, I guess, as the production chickens. And before they get another year older, I guess they're about a year now. Quit digging. I just filled that hole up. Oh my goodness. So there was another conversation on Facebook about electronic doors or the solar doors. So I want to talk a little bit about those. So this one right here, I don't mind it. I like it because it has a string. So if a chicken goes to get caught or something, the door is very flexible. So that's one way, I guess, they don't smash a chicken. And then the controller is right here. So on this setup, where, let me back up and not fall in the hole, where I've got it at eye level is great. And that's what you want. I'll take you over here and show you some other doors that we got. With it becoming winter now, this chicken coop was wide open. The front end. Well, the thing is, let me show you how it's set up. So, here's the solar panel for that one. And it just comes off. So if you need to do something with it, you can unplug it from in there and take it in the house and work on it. Or you have it right here at your fingertips. And then, let me see if I can do it one-handed. And then you just slip it back on and stick it up there. That's what you're looking for. I'll show you the difference. So I took this house, and see, the people that build chicken coops that don't understand chicken coops. But anyway, so this is a ladder that you can pick up, and it goes into that spot and closes up in there. So you'd have to come out manually every day, pull this up, and then I get so much stuff stuck in there, it really won't go together. So what I did was I took a chicken door, an automatic, one of the solar doors, and don't look at I'm going to paint all that white so it kind of blends in. Don't look at my construction. So I put a door in there. The main thing is you just make sure you get it level. And you can see the wire comes up here and goes over there to reach the sun. But this will close at night automatically and open in the morning, so they can come in here, and this is all covered in. So they'll come in here in the morning, and I let them come out here a little bit in the morning. And this opens up at 6:30, and then the outside door opens up at 8 o'clock. So they can come in here, and they have feed, and they have water, and they can hang out in here until it warms up a little bit. And then, don't you like that paint job? I love that, how it shows right through. But anyway, so that's kind of the setup I did, and then I'm going to paint that. But let me show you the difference. This is our first chicken coop over here, our first run. And then when he bought that other one, he bought this one. Look, I don't have time for you right now. Yes, Mr. Snowbird. So she's like in my face, got my attention. Go hang out with the man. So this right here, my husband stuck this one up here. And And then again, it's another one of those where you can pull the controller off and you have it right at your hands versus this right here. So this is when we knew nothing about, let me in, girls. When you knew nothing about chicken doors, and this was our first. So if this one here, which has been working for years, the only problem is we had to solder together. See, the wire goes up there. I have rats that run across here, and I've been trying to keep that cleaned off. But you have to get down on the ground in the muck to work on the panel right there, to set your times, to change your times, to do whatever you need to do to fix the door or whatever. That is not what you want. Unless you want to be down in the mud and the poop and the dirt and everything, you want, that is my only suggestion and my only difference in automatic doors is having a panel that you can hold in your hand, pull off, and you can hold in your hand and stand here and do the menu and change the times or do whatever it is you need to do with it. So if there's no other suggestion that I can give you, is find the door. They pretty much work all the same. And I'm going to take this one. We're going to take this one and turn it around and put it on the inside to keep it out of the weather. See how dirty it is and everything from the rain. He just hadn't got around to it yet. But it'll work great. Just turn it around and that'll stay right there. And like I said, if I need to change the time or work on it, I do it right there. I don't have to be crawling around on the ground and stuff. So that's my only suggestion on on the automatic door. I have the same one in here. My husband has an extra one, and we'll eventually, and if those, the ones, and I have the same one in the blue coop down here too, and it's the same thing. And it just kills my husband because I'm like, the time, when time changes, I let him out earlier in the morning if it's nice, sunshiny or whatever day, and then I have it close up a little bit later at night. But when it comes to these doors, I'm like, you're going to have to come out here with me and pick me up, pick me up from the, and it's the same thing in here. Good morning, girls. These are all my girls. You all taking a break from that man? You enjoying it? Well, he's enjoying his time over there with his new girls. So, again, the doors that we got previously, so I'd have to get down there up underneath the chicken nesting boxes and adjust the time or whatever. And then if you wear glasses, that doesn't help either because your glasses are slipping and you're trying to look up. You need a controller that you can hold in your hand and adjust. That's the only thing that is really different about these. And of course, Amazon has 100 different brands of them. But that would be my only suggestion to you, unless you want to be crawling around in the dirt and stuff. Let me see how these girls are doing. And boys. So my babies. And bless their heart, I've even had a fan running in here because it's been getting so hot. How are you doing, babies? It's already warm over here. And I try and open this up. They have like a run down here in the bottom. But they have never... Get it. Get it. It's a little bug right there. They have never... See, the run goes downstairs. But they've never offered to go down there. Maybe now that they're getting a little bit older and it's nicer weather, I want them to be able to go down there. Hey, babies. With the little puffy cheeks. But yeah, so those are my new babies. I'll be growing them out in here. And then they'll be going, so I think I got all this figured out. They'll be going in the, they'll be going in this pen next door with the cream leg bars. And then, oh, let me get this hung up here. They'll be going next door with the cream leg bars. I'm moving all the buff Orpingtons. We'll be going over there with the Brahmas. And then the Brahma hens are going to be coming over here to mate with the lavender, which they were sold to me as lavender Orpingtons. I don't think they are. I think they're a type. They may be part lavender Orpington, but they all have the puffy cheeks. So there's some kind of Easter egg, which is fine. I'm not upset about that. But I'll be, the one rooster will be with the Brahma hens. So then I'll have the, what do they call that? The lavender Brahmas. Hopefully that'll turn out to be really nice. And then I saw some Brahmas that look like Snowbird that had the burgundy on the back, and I think that looks really beautiful too. So I might end up putting one or two over here. I don't know, but that's where I'm going. My direction is breeding, is getting some different breeds of Brahmas and moving them around and see where I want them. But I'm gonna try and capture some eggs, and I want to try and incubate some eggs to have those red stars for the egg production. And I'm going to do that all with what I have here. I keep looking online and I think, oh, let me see if somebody's got this bird, or they've got a hen, or they've got a rooster. But with what I have here, it's just in how I manage them and how I'm going to move them around to get what breeds that I want to start breeding this spring. So anyway, I am going to get to work. Oh, I didn't show you. Yeah, I did show you a little bit of the greenhouse in the last film. But I'm thinking about pulling some of my mint out front. And even though I hate mint, there's a lot of people that like mint and use the mint. So I'm going to pull, I think, a bunch of my mint, put it in pots, and I'll have those to do like at a plant swap or something in the spring. There's a lot of people that like mint, and like I said, I'm going to plant more mint around, and the chickens will pick at it, and it is good for their digestive system and just for a little some greens and stuff. But I don't think they will demolish the mint. I don't think they'll demolish it down to where there's nothing left. I don't think they like it that much, but they will. But I'm going to plant some in different areas. So I'm going to get them in pots, and then come this spring, I'll be able to plant them out. Look, I just got myself another project going. But anyway, thanks for listening to me, and subscribe and share and comments, and the interactions just really helps me spread my my page, my Facebook page, and my YouTube videos. Get them out there, share them, please. Subscribe. We'll be going to the Okie Fest, and I hope to meet a lot of them that I follow is out in Oklahoma. The Eddy family, the Walkers, the Arms family farm, all those, and they all go to that. So we got our tickets as soon as they opened up. Be in March sometime, mid-March or so. So I'll be going out there and hopefully meeting a bunch of them and get some ideas. I still, I watch their videos and stuff, and that's how you learn, and hopefully I can get more content and more done with learning how to edit videos and stuff. I'm still not there yet. Spends way too much time, and with me just doing all this, I don't have a whole lot of time to do that. So whenever I'm just dealing with one subject, I kind of deal with one subject and move on. And I'm sorry that I don't actually do it on film, because like I said, I'm not there cutting and editing, and it takes so much time to do all that. I can only show you what I'm going to do and then kind of the end result. And you all are smart people, you know, you can figure it out. But like, if you have any specific questions on how I processed or what I did with any certain thing or whatever, please, by all means, please leave me comments. I have very few followers. I'm trying to build my page, and I can't do it from here in my backyard. I can only reach out to you all and ask for your help to spread my page and get, you know, family, friends, other people to subscribe and just enjoy my content and help me grow. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope everybody is having a blessed day and having some gorgeous weather like we're having here. I haven't really, like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of news and stuff, so I don't know what's going on around the world as far as weather-wise, but I hope you all have a beautiful day like I'm having. And if not, stay inside, do some preserving, do some cooking, you know, do things that make you happy. Or there just may be that one day that you just need to relax and just look out the window and enjoy it from inside. Anyway, you all have a great, wonderful day, and we will see you in the next video.